What up, world? It's your boy, actor Brian Scott Stevens here. I'm doing a very important battle. I know that everyone loves this battle. Everyone's talking about this battle, so I'm going to do my personal review. First, I want to state this is just my personal view. Everyone has their own different view when it comes to a battle. This is not judged, so different opinions depend on different factors of what you like. And this is just my opinion. You can always express your opinion, and I appreciate everyone's opinion. Please appreciate mine at the same time. Alright, so here I go. Charle Eclipse versus Hollow the Dawn. Hollow the Dawn starts it off. I feel like this is one of his best rounds within like the last year. Absolutely good. I mean, like perfect. He first was talking about how he doesn't want to be friends with him. He doesn't want to play with words. There's apps for that. He doesn't want him to talk in between his battle. They have smack for that. All those lines, it already has that classic feel to it, to a battle. So that's already good. All right, let me see. Oh, he was talking about how you can determine a Charle Eclipse battle or his bars from a mile away, and he gives so many instances that were very brilliant. I mean, honestly, the bars that he was spitting as examples were actually pretty hot. But it does show you how sometimes a lot of the stuff that Charle Eclipse does is predictable, but there's a difference between someone being predictable and you doing the same thing that they're trying to do. It may look easy, but it's not that easy when you're on stage actually freestyling certain parts of a battle. So I understand Hollow the Dawn's point, and he proved it perfectly. And Charle Eclipse also proved throughout the battle why he is Charle Eclipse too. So that was a good point either way through for Hollow the Dawn. He started talking about he's going to jump his mother, and like mess her up. That one was just whatever. I don't necessarily care about that stuff. But either way, Hollow the Dawn's first round was absolutely perfect. There's just a couple things that I would personally change, but I'm not a battle rapper anyway. But it was an excellent round. And then Charle Eclipse, he comes back with a very, very good rebuttal where he says, well, if your mother jumps my mother, then we're going to fuck her up. That was pretty good. Definitely off the top of the head, which also shows you how good he is when it comes to just quickly just coming up with different things, which is a very good talent to have, especially in a battle in front of a lot of other people. That's a very good skill. He started talking about, you know, he hasn't seen his pops for years, and he's gonna show him his pops for real. Start doing like those Biggie lines. He mentioned how Little Weezy, he was saying, "I'll leave you wheezy like when everyone was feeling the Carter 4." I know I didn't say it the same way that he did, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Very good bar, very creative. So I have to give it to him. Either way, if I had to pick for the first round, I'm personally giving it to Hollow. I feel like Hollow just had a little bit more classic bars in the first round. But either way, both had solid rounds. So Hollow the Dawn with the second one. I feel like this is the best round out of the whole battle for me. I definitely love business. I used to be an A&R for like over 10 years. So he started hitting him at an angle that's like a corporate takeover. That's pretty big, you know, where he just took the actual guy's slogan, put it on shirts and sell it to other people. I mean, obviously he can easily be sued for that. So that part right there is just kind of like, but the whole idea though, either way, even if you just gave him the money back, like behind the scenes, it's still a pretty ill battle concept where you're just battling the person based on their own business errors. So I have to give it to Hollow on that. That's just ill by itself. Then you started having those words about like, you went to Tuesdays, then the Fridays to get a Sunday, you just ate half the week. That was hilarious. Hollow the Don was funny, the whole battle, absolutely perfect. It reminds me of the old school Hollow the Don from Grind Time, where he used to be funny, but still street. That's a perfect combination. And another thing that I really like about Hollow is that he toned down the voice instead of the like raspy, hard to hear voice that he used to have. So Hollow the Don, if you're watching this, stick with that voice. Maybe switch it up a little bit, but that right there works perfect for you. So I have to give you much props for that. He was just hitting Charlie clips from every angle. You saw every single side of Hollow the Don's technique, except for freestyling. That's the only thing he didn't do, but I don't blame him. It's very high stakes. Like they're both kind of fighting for reputation. It's kind of like when you think about what's going on right now. LeBron is fighting against the Warriors. All of his other guys are injured. He's trying to win. It doesn't matter what else is going on. He has to technically win. And that's what Hollow was trying to do. He was not trying to make any slip-ups, so he didn't freestyle this battle, which I definitely don't blame him at all. And Charlie Clips, I love his rebuttals. He came back with the, psych, oh wait, I don't own that anymore line. That was ill, very good. Like I said before, it showed how Charlie Clips is very good off the top of the head. You couldn't really predict that outcome for that part, but it was very nice that he did that. And it also shows you how much he pays attention in the battle, which is another benefit for him. Then he was getting into something that I feel like is very personal towards him and Cortez and the other guys. When he brought Cortez out and I don't know the other guy's name, but he put them both out, was just talking to them about why they're hanging with him and how they're basically just being fake with Hollow the Don. And said that, well, even when Hollow the Don lived in Orlando, you didn't know his address. What was his address? He couldn't really say anything, so he just tried to back out and like, hey, I don't want the Lord to strike you. But also for another side reference, I'm in Orlando, Florida. There's a lot of battle rappers that are either that live here or they just chill out here all the time. I see them on a constant basis. So I guess this is like the resort for battle rappers as well. It is one of the biggest battle rap scenes, but I'll get into a totally different video. But that was good, and then he gave an awesome multiple choice where he had, okay, so what happened between you and John the Don? Was it A? Was it B? Was it C? Then brought out John the Don on the stage. That was ill. Very, very nice. Charlie Clips came with it. I still have to edge it to Hollow the Don because I just feel like that corporate takeover one was just, it just kind of just washed everything else up. But Charlie Clips, man, he killed that round though. That was very nice. Third round, Hollow the Don. I feel like he just fell off real quick. Now it was tight, like to see him do the little multis and just do his bars that he used to do, where he focused on more just being lyrical part of it. Yes, it was previously written, but he used that as a point to show, hey, well, if I'm going to use mine, I'm going to use mine because Homeboy used his before. So So that wasn't a bad point, but I just feel like everything else he was doing that round was just kind of like, it wasn't really that impressive. I mean, besides him talking about during the disaster fight, Charlie Clips didn't do anything. I don't know. I mean, I'm not street, and so I'm not trying to act like I am street. So that's just a totally different debate. I guess, but either way, third for Charlie Clips. He did all the other different like slogans from the other people that he battled, saying he was Shang Tsung. Kind of brought out that Mortal Kombat reference. That was extremely ill. He talked about, you know, he's like, he could be like Kobe, he could be like LeBron. Well, he could be like Michael Jordan, I'm sorry. He could be like LeBron James, he could be like Magic Johnson when it comes to the rap battle stuff. But it was a very nice battle. I gave the third round to Charlie Clips, but this battle is easily debatable. It really, I feel like this battle depends on your style. Whatever you like, that's where you're going to lean towards. Because it's definitely close in all different angles. It is a classic. It's going to go down further and further as a classic. It's only been up for like, what, 4 days? And there's already like almost like 300,000 views. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be like over 1 million easily. No problems by like the end of the month. But this is a very nice battle. Shouts out to URL for putting this on. Brilliant. I can't wait for Summer Madness. I know I have other videos talking about what I think is going to happen in Summer Madness. But now with this update, I feel like maybe Charlie Clips is going to battle Loaded Lux. And Hollow the Dawn is going to battle Murder Mook for Summer Madness 5. It makes sense. What do you guys think? Put your comments below. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for your time and patience. And thanks so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Alright, peace!